kick. It's Sunday night prime time. He's off and running. Blake Corum now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27. For the Rams offense, getting out there for their opening drive of the game. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
Stafford just continues to fight off injuries, and he continues to battle Father Time. And it is remarkable. There's a lot of quarterbacks as we see him age. We see the arm fall apart. We see the wear in the tear and the velocity disappear. You're just not seeing that with Stafford. You can question how long the journey may continue, but you cannot question how productive he is when he's on that field.
And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense, but the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Rams have the first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
So first down from the 41. They've got a man in motion. Up the gut they go with Williams. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On second down, running with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. It's a 36-yard look for him. Mevis able to knock it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
He's somebody who has made a career of extending and creating plays. I mean, oftentimes, Kate, where I just would sit aghast. How did he do that? How does he make that throw on the run? Now he's got to take the spectacular and just add a whole level of consistency.
Williams starting with a pass here. He finds a Dunze downfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it'll be first down Bears.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. How about 29 yards on first down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And that is exactly why you rally to the football. You got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Working from the gun, Williams finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third down, they need 7. Third and long, they're going to throw. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So fourth down coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
So on fourth down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Santos' kick is good. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with the high percentage make.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Stafford finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second and 6 coming up here. Play action now for Stafford. That's incomplete on second down. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And now it's third down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Receiver in motion, going left. Throw here, third down. And It's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that column.
Rams going to punt on fourth down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. He'll have this fair catch right along the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Williams off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
3rd down. Here's Williams. His heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our 1st quarter. At the end of one, a field goal for each side, but no one has found the end zone just yet. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They're looking at a punt, though, facing 4th down. He has it at the 33. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Short pass brought in. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
The Bears going with 6 DBs for this 3rd down there in the dime set. Running for the marker with Williams. And the run will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's 4th down.
49-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Ethan Evans back out there. They're going to punch it away again. On the return for the Bears, Devin Duvernay. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution and more than likely making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. This is Loveland working the right side. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. On the carry, it's Swift. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. No throw, 3rd and long. Hits his running back. Picked up by the Rams. He's got room to roam. They're able to take this fumble back inside the red zone.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice little present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Going from the pistol, Stafford. Throws caught. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and goal, Los Angeles.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Williams can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Here's another for him. And he's still going backwards as they get him behind the line. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Now from back at the 4, here's 3rd and goal. Stafford from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. The Rams capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears 3.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. 1 minute, 58 seconds remaining in half number 1, partner. More from Soldier Field after this. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. First down throw by Williams. Shoves one away. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now Williams. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
That's complete. Cole Kmet. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. The throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. A little more than a chip shot. This is 25 yards. Santos' kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So We have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our third quarter. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Jukes away from one. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Here comes the offense for the Bears to begin the second half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Swift. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Williams from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
And the Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. And that's got it, left side. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Escapes the pocket. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
12 more yards.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
1st down, here's Swift. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
At the 19-yard line.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. The tight end going in motion right. Off the play fake, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
So on fourth down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This will be a 44-yard look. Santos' kick is good, and that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Like the best kickers in this league, he's just keeping on with his job. That's a third now. He's knocked through the uprights. 3 at a time's not going to get it done in this game, though. Eventually, they've got to start running them out for some PATs.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Corum now on the return. Escapes a defender. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Rams and Davante Adams getting set for another look here. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And they retain possession, so that's a positive. But that's the end of it, Brock. They've lost yardage on that fumble. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
They dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Third and long for him here. He's going to push one deep down the... He's got it deep downfield. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
A gain of 43 yards. That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
In motion, the slot man right. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Caught, nice gain left side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Davante Adams, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Mevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams grow their lead to 8.
17. Bears 9.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Sending a tight end in motion left. This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Going to run again with Swift. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
That's the end of 3 on Sunday Night Primetime. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. So now here's 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, Williams. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 from the 43. Here's Williams. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Dive play straight ahead. He has room past the 25. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line.
17 yards.
A pickup of 17. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Drops it underneath. Swift. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 1.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Bears down by only 2 in the 4th. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Williams has his guys set, looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he gets into the end zone. This one all tied up here in the 4th quarter. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
That's a good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Whittington now on the return. Making some progress here. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield. The Rams headed out to the field now. And they're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Sanford. And he drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, frankly. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. So timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
And it's 4th down.
The Rams are set to punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
To throw is Williams. Hits him on the end route. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears want to end it in regulation if they can. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. This is Loveland working the right side. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. but that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here he is to throw. Now Swift, and he fumbled it. It's scooped up by the Rams.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The Rams set to go on offense once more. The game really in their hands at this point, Brock. We're going to see whether it's a celebration coming up next or overtime. So first down from the 41. Setting up to pass. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
A gain of 14. First down, Rams.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's first and 10. He'll look to throw it. He's caught 9-yard line. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal. Williams will not get past the line. He's held up at 4.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try again from the 4. It's second and goal. Stafford. And that's a catch. It's a touchdown. They've got the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown, Rams.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Point after by Mevis is good. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears 17.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Chicago getting set to take the field now. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him 32 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He finds a Dunze downfield. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He'll get 22 out of that play. And it'll be first down, Bears.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say so long from Chicago.